So recently, Canon released the T3i Rebel, which comes with a new feature for video mode called Digital Movie Zoom. And in the manual, it says that the way this works is movie or video is recorded using a smaller part of the sensor. And the result is that you can zoom in 3 to 10 times what your normal focal length is without the loss of high definition resolution. Now there is a big difference between something that is high definition and high quality. And when I first heard this, I was really impressed, and I just wanted to test it. I just wanted to see how good did the video look. So I had to sit down and kind of think about how this test was going to be done. But essentially, I got a model and I got a compression measurement tool, which is essentially a diagonal line on a white background. The reason why you want to use a diagonal line is because pixels are square, and when you zoom in on diagonal lines, it's a lot easier to see compression artifacts. So using a fixed model, what I did is I went to Digital Movie Zoom at 3x, 5x, 7x, and 10x, and the way I controlled the size of the subject was just to move back each time. And I had a kind of a clever way of lining it up so the model would be about the same size in each shot. And I just recorded high def video on all of those locations. I took the video, pulled it in to Premiere Pro, exported the frames, and I zoomed in on the frames. I'm going to give you a quick summary of the results. And it was basically that what I learned was, even if it is high definition resolution, the quality is not the greatest. In fact, the more you zoom in with this feature, the worse the quality. In fact, if you're using a smaller part of the sensor to get an equivalent longer focal length, you should get greater depth of field. The truth of the matter is the depth of field degrades, the compression degrades, the sharpness degrades, and there's also problems just in terms of physics that when you're shooting from very long distances, any vibration in the ground is going to make the camera shake. So while it's a really interesting feature and it looks okay on 3x, the quality in terms of actual look, at least in my test, it wasn't that great. I don't know, I guess my take on it is if you're doing something like surveillance, it might be useful, or if you're doing something that doesn't require high quality work, it's a great feature. But in terms of doing quality work, the T3i's Movie Digital Zoom, it's not nearly as good as the regular settings on the camera. And I would just recommend either using a longer lens or moving in closer if you need to record video in such a manner. In any event, that's my summary on the Movie Digital Zoom. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.